Welcome back to the 1 Minute Trader podcast. I'm Matt Davio, your host, and today I want to talk about trading with a plan, the importance of being in the now, and the importance of trading with intention. Yes, yoga is making its way to the regular world in a furious pace, the regular world meaning the United States. It's been here for a long time, but it seems that everybody is talking and writing about awareness. And you know what? It's actually got a lot of value, and today I'm going to talk about intention as it relates to trading and having a plan for trading. So with that in mind, what is a planned trade? Planned trade is one that really is guided consciously, filtered according to a variety of criteria that are designed to provide a positive expectancy. The opposite of a planned trade is an impulsive one. And this is one where traders enter markets before explicitly identifying what they are doing and why. And more importantly, the difference between planned and unplanned trading is one of intention. So being proactive in taking controlled risks is intention versus being reactive to what has already occurred in the markets. In other words, chasing a market higher, chasing a market lower, which is what most people tend to do. There's no intention in that. Even the most intuitive and active trader can trade in a planned manner. So if many of the elements of the planning are achieved prior, in other words, planning, preparation, we talk about this all the time. So what are the elements of this planning, and the idea, what is the ideal situation that can help you to identify what those are in trading, and if you're going to trade with intention? So number one, what are you trading? Do you know why you trade stocks? Do you know why you trade futures? Do you know why you trade commodities? Do you know why you trade Forex? Is it because you have limited capital? Why are you selecting the one instrument to trade versus others? Have you done any homework on the volatility of said instrument? Have you done any on the liquidity? Have you done research before you even started trading? Or did you just jump in? Is there intention there? What instruments maximize reward relative to risk? Okay, these are all important questions to the first issue here, which is what are you going to trade? Number two, how much are you trading? In other words, how much of your capital are you going to allocate to any one trade idea versus any other trade idea? Number three, why are you trading? What is the rationale for the trade? What does the trade idea provide you? Where is the edge? Do you have an edge? Number four, on the trade with intention plan, what will take you out of the trade? In other words, when are you wrong? What would lead you to determine that your trade idea is wrong? What would tell you that the trade has reached its profit potential? So do you have a goal in mind objectively for the trade, both risk and reward? Number five, where you enter the trade, do you have that defined? Give the criteria. It may be a price, it may be a time, it may be an event. So given the criteria that you set, what would take you out of the trade? Where would you execute both the entry and the exit? And this is really trading with intention. Have you thought this through before the moment that you trade? And then number six, how will you manage the trade once you're in it? What would make you get out early before either the stop on the loss side or tighten the profits on the upside? What types of scenarios have you created that allow you to do that? So if you're beginning, if you're a new trader, it's going to take you some time probably to answer these questions, much like a new driver. I've got three new, I consider them new teen drivers, 16, 18, and 19. They're all new drivers, but the 19-year-old has better experience than the 16-year-old, just because, again, time behind the wheel. It's no difference for a trader. The more time that you have, the easier you're going to be able to answer these questions. So, for instance, before markets open, I already know what I want to trade, where I want to be involved short-term, intermediate term, where the market trends are, if they're trending up, if they're trending down, if they're flat. That helps me then to use the volatility that will guide my position sizing. So higher volatility, smaller size. Lower volatility, again, lower volatility, I tend to, strangely enough, even trade even smaller. So keep this in mind, that volatility, is not exactly very defined for some people also. So pattern recognition, whatever it is that you're using, if these are the things that you want to have when you have intention. A good trade, by the way, and I say this all the time, is not necessarily one that makes you money. It's rather the one that has the best planning and intent. Okay? So if you have this intention and are constructive and have a valid purpose for sticking to the trade, then take it. So when your emotional and physical factors like anxiety, frustration, fatigue start affecting your decision making, then you're going to really struggle, and you're going to want and need this intention and a process to come back to trade. So if you're in an altered state of cognitive, emotional, or physical being, you're going to be less effective and more reactive if you don't have an intentional plan. So one of the most effective steps when you're not in the zone is just to take a break. All right? Don't double down. Don't triple down. Take a break from the market. Step away and come back to your intent. Ground yourself. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. And you'll become a better trader. Training yourself to become more intentional during these periods of high volatility or fatigue is an excellent strategy for building emotional resilience. And it will also help you to prevent trading losses, because you're not going to overtrade and you're going to trade with intent. So that's it. I hope this helps. I am Matt Davio. You can write me at matt@OneMinuteTrader.TV. We hope you are enjoying these short podcasts here at the 1 Minute Trader. And if you'd like to take us up on a 1-hour consult, write me. A 1-day consult, please write me. And by all means, our 5-minute video every day is a great way to focus on intent and having something to look at and a process and a plan every day. I'm Matt Davio with the 1 Minute Trader. Have a great day and be careful out there.